The Panos Network is a network of independent non-governmental institutes working to ensure that information is effectively used to foster public debate, pluralism and democracy. There are currently 6 member institutes: Panos Caribbean, Panos Europe, Panos West Africa, Panos Eastern Africa, Panos Southern Africa and Panos South Asia. The member institutes participate in a global network, through which they work on common themes, globally and regionally. Panos Network works with media and other information actors to enable developing countries to shape and communicate their own development agendas, through informed public debate. They particularly focus on amplifying the voices of poor and marginalized people. The name Panos may have some connection with the ancient Greek word phanos, which means torch. Influences may also be found from the Nepali word panos, which is a lamp lit when people gather round to discuss important issues. Origins. The first institute, based in London, was founded in 1986 by journalist John Tinker. Tinker had been working with the International Institute for Environment and Development, where he ran the Earth Scan program, focused on providing unbiased, scientific data to journalists covering environmental issues. Tinker identified the need to develop resources helpful in providing information and data on a range of issues that directly affect the most marginalized voices in the developing world, to help those voices be heard, and help bridge the communications divide. The organization's first major project was for Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, producing studies on the sustainability of Nordic aid programs, written by journalists based in the recipient countries. Panos subsequently followed the method, having reports written by people from the developing world. John Tinker described this as providing authentic Southern voices on Southern issues. Since its inception, Panos has run a number of programs relating to issues affecting developing countries. These include an environment program, a media development program, an AIDS/HIV program and an oral testimony program. It was one of the first non-governmental organizations to highlight HIV/AIDS as a development issue, producing a dossier in 1986 entitled AIDS and the Third World. Panos Pictures, a photo agency, was founded and partly owned by Panos London. Panos London ceased its activities in 2013. Panos Institute Southern Africa. The Panos Institute Southern Africa is a regional communication for development non-governmental organization, with offices in Zambia, Mozambique and South Africa. PSAF promotes informed and inclusive participation of marginalized people in public and policy debates and decision-making processes that affect their lives. As a regional NGO, the vision of PSAF is to empower the poor and marginalized to drive the development agenda, by ensuring that information is effectively used to foster development, by empowering communities to shape their own agenda. The focus is on amplifying the voices of the poor and marginalized, to ensure that the voices have influence in the development arena by stimulating informed debate, mainly through the media and ICTs. PSAF's work focuses on the following: media development and ICTs, health and development, governance and development, environment and natural resources management. Cross-cutting issues of human rights, gender and vulnerable groups are mainstreamed in all of PSAF's program areas.